listening to some music. Well, it's been a while since I did a video here on the 1947 Silverside Greyhound Bus. And been pretty busy, so but finally got it done. Got it done. This video too. And as I go through this, there's a lot that got done, so instead of making a bunch of videos up at the top, I'll post the steps as we went along. Pretty good kit. I enjoyed it. A lot of detail to it and stuff like that. We did some odd and end stuff to it to classy it up a bit. And I had some issues with the decals. Let me turn it right away. Maybe it's a helm. With the decals, but got it worked out. They're somewhat torn, so I had to go ahead and readjust it all and get it done. On the there we go. We did this. We started it with a primer with I've got all my wires showing because I haven't put it inside the display case yet. We did a primer, a gray primer of it when we first started. And then we did a black primer on the inside of everything, the stuff for the inside. Then the top, we did it in different layers. Painted the top first white or gray primer. Painted it white, taped it off. Then we painted it blue. We left the tape on there for the white, painted it blue, then taped again, all the blue, and then we taped the Greyhound gray color, the silver on the bus. The inside, the seats, we primered them black, and the tires and everything black, and then we did kind of like I want to say sand color. And we used on there, but at the beginning of the video there, I posted all the colors we used. This kit was good. It had a lot of different things you could do. I.e., the door can be closed, the door can be open. I chose mine to have the door open because of everything I've done. Now, on this kit here, it had a lot of spaces you could do things. When we put the seats all together and everything, we got it all done. The seats were kind of tough. They just had two little pins in it, and you had to drill holes. But, you know, it was easy to overcome. Then once we got that put together, then it all kind of fell together in pieces. We did the engine. I left the engine inside with the back closed. And then detailed the dash. We added LED lights to this. Well, you all knew it was going to happen. When we did our LED lights, it was a mess. And we also had to take, add us a voltage reducer board in there, because on the top here, on the top of the area here, up here and in the back and down in the front, you'll see them when they come on. Those are HO scale lights, small lights, and they're only like 1.5 volts, 2.5 of the max in it. So we had to go ahead and put a board in there because they come with a resistor. But if you drill a hole for the resistor to fit, it's way too big for the little light to go in there. It'll just fall through. So what I do is I cut off my resistors, and then I strip my wires. I run them to a voltage reducing board. It's a small board that takes 12 volts or 3 volts and reduces it down to about 2 volts. 1.5, 2 volts is the max, is 2 volts. So it'll keep it from blowing the fuses. So with that said, I mean, this is a great kit. I recommend it. It can be a challenge, but hey, what model can't be a challenge? So we'll take you a tour through it all, let you see what it looks like, what we've added. Let me turn out the light here, and we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, excuse me if it's dark. We'll go ahead and start here. We went and started. We added the small flashes to the back. Okay. And let me put this down here. We added our 2 flashers in the back for our tail lights. They're LED flashers. Then we added our tail lights on there, and on the back. And then you got your flashers on the back that you see them flashing. These are SMD lights in there. Okay. Now, I don't know if the camera will show you, but those are the lights. Let me turn this light off. Those are little itty bitty small HO scale lights I was telling you all about. You also got them on the front. Okay. The running lights at the top, small ones at the bottom. Then we've got our added our headlights in. I'm sorry, not headlights in, but I wanted to add some steps to my steps on the inside the door. So as you see, we have maybe you can see that. We have steps. We've added our LED lights, and they're going inside the steps. Those are the HO scale lights I was telling you about. The steps, the front at the top, and the top and the rear. They're only like a 1.5, so if you hook them up to 6 volts or even 3 volts, it'll blow them in a second. So you have to reduce the voltage down to them. Then we got our running our headlights, and then we got our yellow directional lights in the middle. Then you got your headlights out on the edge. Okay. Then what I wanted, excuse me, what I wanted to do is up here at the top, you'll see it says Cincinnati. It comes with different ones, but hell, I thought I'd do a little something for my wife. She's from Ohio. So I thought I'd do that and put on there Cincinnati. Anyway, you got the lights. I added lights that are lighted up. Up there, so you'll see it, Cincinnati. Now the other thing we got that is now this you guys can do it. If you do something like this, you can do it 2 ways. Okay, you can go with 9 volts, or you can go with 12 volts, which I did with this one. And what it is I want to light up the inside of the bus. Okay, and as you can see, it lights up the bus. Okay. Might be a little too bright. If it is, you go and reduce it down to 6 volts. But I wanted it at night, unloading or whatever, as your lights in the side. Those are LED strips. Okay. So give me one last tour of everything lit up. You got the back, your taillights at the top, you got your steps, you got your front, and you got up there, if you see these 2 little ones, those are your HO lights. I enjoyed the kit. I liked it, but I like doing LEDs. You all know that. Now, you guys, if you use LED strips, they're too bright, you can go down to 9 volts. But I wanted it bright because I wanted inside the bus to look like it was unloading. Okay? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Great little kit. I recommend it. I've mentioned it before. Might be a little tough for beginners, but hey, I'm not one to tell you not to do it. We're using the adapters to run our voltage and go from there. It's be a lot easier once I get it put inside a case without the pegboard. It'll just be the block on each side. We'll set it on and all wires just drop down, you wouldn't see them. But this is my display case to show you all and to test it. Other than that, not a long video. Give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a nice kit. Try the LEDs, but you'll do the LEDs, it's going to be a challenge. As you can tell by the pictures I posted, it's a lot of wires, a lot of soldering, a lot of taking voltage, reducing it. But I enjoyed it, and I hope you all do. Hey, look, we're fixing to do some more stuff. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Because we're getting ready to try some other stuff that I think you guys will find interesting. If I post this, or if you see it and you know a page that would like to see this, share it on your page. A lot of pages, I don't know if they want this kind of stuff. You know, I don't even know if they allow YouTube videos. But if your favorite page does, go ahead and post. I don't mind. Share it. And like I said before, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button and hit that like button. And I think you'll be pleased to see what's up for next program. The next thing we're doing, or I'm doing, It's gonna be a first, but I think you guys will be impressed. It's gonna work out, and it's gonna be a pretty good way to do an armored vehicle if you're into armor. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. Hit me up. And that's about it. Give it a try again. And everybody, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good evening. And we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Night, everybody.